specifically either Ahri counter or Azir counter for him. He is very strongly in lane with some possible kill threat here, as well as roaming around to set up the side lanes.
Alrighty, and our last pick of the draft for
Here,
Rogue.
maybe Malrang will be able to get over for spawn of Scuttle Crab, but Odo taking a pretty big trade.
Really good trade from Odo Amne, but 369 is going to be looking for it. He doesn't know. The device here, though.
369, you think he would have saw it right there in the brush, but no! The damage comes out. 369 with 100 HP, still trying to get away from this one. He'll survive. And now Kanavi's made his way into the top side. River is a flash coming out. Oh! There won't be a kill just yet. 1 for 1 here in the top laners as Kanavi versus Malrang now turns into a duel. It's a level advantage here for Kanavi. Malrang getting himself back into the brush, charging up the Vault Breaker. Kanavi doesn't want to give him an easy target. Teleports, bringing both top laners back into the fight, back into the mix. Odo shows up.
This is the lane that you typically want to try and enable. The only plan here I can see for Rogue is as we get closer to the 8-minute mark with the Renekton being stronger, Rogue is looking to try and contest that first Herald, and then they bring it down towards the bot side of the map to then involve this Lucian and army more into the game.
And it's nice that we're seeing as well the reason why we keep talking about, whoa, Odo getting quite low here with ult.
We got a little bit of a scuffle. Odo goes into ulti. Kanavi's coming up through the brush. Rogue have their jungler nearby. Malrang is undetected for now. Kanavi throwing a bunch of damage straight into the brush there. Dashes forward, puts a bullet in his back. Malrang, quick one. Not an exceptionally slow one, but it will be that first Cloud Drake here for the side of Rogue. Missing will see them take it with the ward over the 6-9. Having the Mythic completed with that Iceborne Gauntlet is so scary compared to Odo still just working with components. That's going to be a kill. A nice shove from Yagal sets it up for Kanavi to knock it down.
And the surprise Pikachu face comes up here from missing there with Yagal just getting a pick for free under tower while they're sieging. They just walk away with it. Hope though.
Hope a little bit far forward now in a 1v2. He will fall.
KDG now starting off the Drake, choosing not to go for it. Trimby has managed to sneak into the brush.
Oh, Trimby's ready to go with the ulti coming out, and once again, there's no hope for Hope.
He burns both summoners off of Hope, and now they're thinking immediately, punish this AD carry. No summoner spells on Hope. So Trimby...
Forced to flash out.
Yeah.
Malrang should be getting his first red buff of the game as Odo Amne finds himself in some danger.
Yeah, 369 keeping him away from his own turret here, just allowing that to devour the entire...
No flash available. Rogue could continue to push in this bot side of the map. There are pings on the mid lane tower. Here comes the ult.
Utilizing the threat and the power of this targeted ultimate against these immobile carries. Yagal's trying to get out. No flash. No way. There comes the Vi ulti. There goes the mid laner. There's Larson getting the kill.
It's a situation where Rogue is finding...
And they're going to go for another red buff steal. Kanavi will not stop.
Kanavi going in and securing that red gets him to level up to 12. Odoamne, the blast cone nearly seals his fate, but Tom's ready to go in. Missing in Hope, trying to walk away from it as Kanavi is going to be shut down by Trimby. Tom still ready to go, but he misses the piercing light on a missing. Rogue still looking to take the fight a little bit further, but JDG are making distance. You can see Malrang coming up through the river, seeing if there's an angle to cut these guys off. Tier 1 turret still standing. Vault Breaker being charged. Malrang not going to find a whole lot off of it here just yet. Trimby is going aggressive as there he goes. 369 picks him up as Hope and Missing are stuck in the side brush. Hope with a nice flash. Now Larson's here in a 1v2. Missing goes down and Larson goes over the wall. He's safe and he got paid to do it.
What a chase! This is madness! Rogue over 3 walls, and now they might be trapped. Yagal looking for it.
We're not done yet. Yagal's ready to finally join up in the fight. Malrang still has the ultimate. Keep that one in mind. 369's gonna lead the way. Malrang just backing inside the brush. He is a secret agent behind enemy lines.
That was actually so legit. And then 369 says, wait a second, Nami is easy to kill.
And they're just buying time for Larson to get here. Looks like he's about to make the play, but then they realize that Talia...
But it's JDG having to catch up here in the Drakes. Kanavi should secure this one here with a smite. But the waves coming in. Missing and Kanavi gonna get hit by that. A TP shows up. Rogue may have overextended, may have overcommitted. Trimby's trying to get himself away, but Yagal's still ready to throw another rock. Kanavi gets the kill, and Trimby goes down. Rogue continues their retreat, but Yagal isn't done. He rides the wave right on in, gets a seismic shove back onto Larson, and the Emperor is now the target. 369 finds the play, and Rogue have lost 2.
369 squeezes that big Gragas body through those two walls and finds the flash play. My goodness, JDG strikes back.
You have to have a clear plan, otherwise JDG will punish you.
Oh boy, Malrang goes over the wall looking for trouble, but trouble found him. Kanavi's still going forward here. He nearly has the collateral damage. The ulti cooldown just barely not there. If Kanavi has a little more time, he'll get the headshot and get the kill. 369 won't drop so easy. And Oluwambe will pay with his life. Solo laners are level 13. One of the enemy solo laners is level 13. Again, it's only Larsen's Azir keeping pace with this.
The man well. It's those mid-game team fights, and then as soon as they win the fight, they completely take control of both sides of your jungle. Kanavi moving in with that Grace for another burst attempt.
Good lord, man, the burn.
Will have an option to TP in, but I don't think they're going to get anywhere close as JDG continues to assert dominance on the Rift.
The map is so dark for Rogue. Every brush you walk into, every corner you turn, Kanavi and JDG may be waiting, so Rogue group up. They push down mid run. They know JDG can go after him. But is JDG looking for this second Infernal Drake now? Oluwambe gonna be hit by Seismic Shove down to half HP. Comp coming in with the calling over onto the side, but it ain't gonna do a whole lot. Oh, he's into the pit, and he steals the Drake, but at what cost? Oluwambe dies, Malrang dies. It's bullets for dinner, and Kanavi and Hope are serving him up hot.
369 is just too tanky, man. This front line.
The smite timing to steal that away, because you saw how fast he died. He knew it was a one-way trip. For the last remaining structure outside of the Rogue base, the mid lane tier 3 turret, remember it's already just completely disengaged from Kanavi, as Yagao will help him take down that mid lane inhibitor, and now the inhibitor turret in bot side will be the target. JDG are on a mission, and that mission will not be hindered by Rogue. The culling is eaten entirely by 369, and he does not care. Kanavi baiting Oluwambe to stick around a little bit too close, takes him down to 1/4 HP. JDG are looking for the throat of the Rogue base. The first Nexus turret will fall. The second Nexus turret is under fire. 369 still at half HP. Rogue gotta find their moment. Rogue gotta try, but Rogue are gonna die. Trimby will fall first, and now Hope is fighting back with a nice long-range ulti. Malrang can't do a thing, and Comp and Oluwambe are stuck back into the fountain. JDG, they're on the Nexus, and they'll take the win in game 1.
1-0.
You were talking about how good of a team fighting squad these guys are, how they find the angles, they find the moments, and this game will truly test that. Rogue is down 0-1. They would love to tie it up here with a win
of the mid lane 1 versus 1 as Kanavi's now made his way looking for a bot lane gank.
Hope shot out the Q there from that Calibrum, did not connect.
Oh,
so Comp still at 400 HP. Malrang's coming down to try to stop this, but Trimby's gonna be jumped on first. 100 HP remaining, he's killed, they're both killed. Rogue has lost 2 already, and Malrang couldn't do a thing about it.
Oh, that was disgusting. I want to take another look at it too, because very rare you go for 2 kills at once, but they got them both.
Gentlemen, we don't have the time to take another look because 369 just dropped, and it's Malrang getting Rogue.
Of the tower dive. Ward's now also set up here for bottom side dragon control, but it's a bot lane gank from Malrang.
Oh, Trimby going in for the flash bubble, but it misses, and Kanavi's ready to go clean them up, serve up the fish sticks.
Heal for the speed, moves out of the way and cuts them down.
And we talked about how they feel forced to try and do something, but it was over-forced, and JDG just laugh at them as Rogue is forced to limp away. This is going to be a dragon secured for JDG as well. Kanavi getting pretty low going up against the Cloud Drake, but for the most part, he's just fine.
I think you're right about the laughing.
Kanavi walking right into the control-warded brush. Was not expecting Malrang to immediately be there to make the play.
Larsen choosing not to commit the flash. He did have the ultimate available, but they don't find the play. Malrang once again hovering around top side. The E is used for 369. That's going to force the ghost.
Yeah, I think that lack of full commitment right there is one of the big differences, because they then see the support roam timer missing up there with the Lulu. So even with the health chunk onto the jungler, it doesn't mean anything for Rogue, because JDG
on this bottom lane turret for Rogue. Comp and Trimby continue to struggle as Yagao disengages Larsen with the stolen Lee Sin kick, and Hope is just so damn good.
The Gale full force combined with the ultimate. Beautiful execution from Hope, finds a 2v2 kill.
Giving an opening here to Rogue to even try and fight back. 369 on the top side, though, as I speak, he might be the opening.
Remember, this is how they got their first kill in the game, and now Rogue are looking to do it again. Malrang takes the Q2 and gets the kill onto the top laner.
It's a consolation prize at this point. Kanavi will smite that one away. Let's see if Rogue can get something.
Oh, Rogue will get something indeed. Kanavi drops and Larson gets the kill. Nice catch.
Those mistakes here from JDG, Rogue will be able to get a dragon for themselves. They will be able to get an objective in addition to the extra gold from those two straggling kills. So a nice little, another spark of hope given over here as it puts a stop to any JDG stacking, as well as giving some nice sustain. An Ocean Dragon pretty early into the game here, just 13 minutes, can help out, you know, like this Mao. You don't want to let Rogue answer with one of these cross-map plays. Azir was trying to take that turret on top side while they got the split push done, but JDG make the threat moving up into the river. They don't want to let any of this early gold from one of the outer towers go down, and they easily secure the Rift Herald for themselves.
Keep your eyes on 369. The moment that they spotted out Malrang, what does he do? Push this bot wave all the way up to the tier 2 tower. He knows he's not at any real threat. Comp, though, going to take a chunk of damage. Hope investing the ultimate to force him back means that this is guaranteed another tower for JDG.
Nicely done from JDG to move it forward, but now they're going to get shoved back. The Maokai ulti flies through. Odoamne is the target, but he's nice and tanky. Yagao dies first, and Rogue have found themselves a man advantage for now. Malrang still trying to get away, but Kanavi puts a sword in his stomach as Hope continues charging forward. It's an even trade.
Back to base, spend what money he can. 369's base actually got interrupted, so he hasn't had an opportunity to reset yet. We can see Malrang looking for a pick.
Okay, 369 may have been caught here, but doing a good job fighting back. 369 chops him up, and Yagao is ready to go in. Everfrost finds the slow, and Kanavi and Yagao will chase Odoamne right back to the ruins of the Tier 1 turret, and those ruins are gonna make a nice tombstone. He keeps trying to run. Odo makes him waste a little more time, but that's 2 for JDG.
Yagao, the fact that Kanavi had control over the bot river, Rogue were intending to convert that kill into a Drake, but instead JDG converted it into 2 more and a Drake for themselves.
It's a bit of a hands dip here in game number.
Versus Yagao, both of them remembering. JDG, though, they're right over to Baron. 22 minutes into the game, they're going to burn it down here. It's red-white guns for Aphelios. That thing will melt.
And you've got Viego working on it, too. He's a nice Baron DPS. It's already down to 2,000 HP. Rogue won't even make it 2 neighborhoods over before the thing. After the Baron, they've broken into the base. Damage from Larson, finding hope here a little bit. Gwen is immune, looking to walk out, but she gets caught at the very edge of her own zone. 369, he's down. And Odoamne trying to retreat now as they'll find Kanavi as well. Rogue just got 2. Yagao dove into the middle of all 5 players, and Rogue may be able to find a third. Flash out, keeps Yagao going. Nicely done, nicely fought from Rogue.
We got to see the nerf on Gwen, the duration. This dragon, that's a 500 gold base objective shutdown, a lot of extra gold, plus the dragon stats here. 5k and counting.
JDG doesn't want to let him grab it. Malrang still doing the damage here. Larson helping him out.
Oh my.
There we go. That was way too close for comfort. Yagao seeing it.
Struggled with both game 1 and game 2. Let's see if they can get to
Got
the
Maokai
stronghold of JDG.
Whoa, it's early though. The Baron is still at 7,000.
Okay, this could be the big make or break moment. Yagao's found his way into the back, nearly instantly kills Trimby. The Baron is secured by JDG, and 369 is ready to fight. The Ghost is already activated. Odoamne tries to survive here in the very front, but he won't do it. Hope on a killing spree, 5v4 for 45 seconds, and they aren't done yet. Yagao is so low. Kanavi's made his way into the middle, but now he's all alone. Hope finally joins the fray, and he's firing off the bullets left and right. Larson and Trimby try to get away, but Hope takes out Comp, and JDG are 5v3.
JDG just wipe Rogue off the map as they just walk up and watch JDG as they secure the Baron. It felt like Rogue wanted to do something, but there was no window, and JDG shut Rogue down.
The inhibitor turret collapses. The inhibitor collapses. The other one is exposed, but they do not care. JDG is looking to end game 2. They go straight on in. They'll claim Malrang, and Larson tries to escape underneath the turret. It won't matter. Nexus falls. JDG moved to match point.
With only the smallest little hiccup.
At level 3, we need to keep our eyes on that level 5, because those stacked waves is where Kanavi likes to attack.
And one of the big things I'm looking at here is the engagement. Malrang will be able to pick that one up.
This is the biggest difference in any of the games so far.
Hold on now. Comp's at 100 HP, but Comp got first blood 2v2. Trimby lands a slow, and Homo has none. A double kill to the Rogue AD carry. Comp! Dragon itself is leashed the Sonic Wave to pull it out of the pit. They do have the control ward in the back part of that. They've got Scuttlecrab vision. They've still got that control ward protecting up towards mid lane as well. And with the control of bot lane afforded to them by Comp and Trimby, this will be an easy first Drake take for Rogue.
I'm just... as someone that's been casting Rogue for the last year, it's, oh my god, Larson, he could kill him here. Deciding not to overcommit, doesn't have any more cooldowns left, of course not running the Ignite. I just always assume LeBlanc
To playing against it. It's a rare mechanic in the game as Yagao steps right into the brush. It's an alley-oop, but where's the rest of the damage? Yagao stays alive. He keeps fighting. 1 versus 2. The JDG mid laner is just an absolute titan here in this fight. 369 will solo kill Luamne, and Yagao will walk away from the Rogue ambush in mid.
And the JDG solo lane.
Only gonna get worse. Kanavi's making his way up here now too. There's no Ornn ulti, it's not recharged yet. Odo does have his own ult potentially ready to save him here. Flashes out to avoid the death, but still loses a big chunk of HP.
JDG heavily investing in the top side of the map. They know that there's very little that they can get back from the bot side. If they try and force something, there's a good chance that Comp and Trimby can just get even more. So instead, they're trying to open up this top tower, which they'll do. Funnel more gold into 369, but also into Kanavi, another carry threat. Malrang now hovering around. We need to see Larson roaming from mids to top if they want to try and win this.
Sonic Wave over the wall. Malrang's ready to join. Odoamne gets the heal from the wish of Trimby. JDG will not be able to get the Herald into the second turret for another charge. 369.
Range DPS mage cleric champion that is doing the carrying.
Oh, the
Yagao
root.
in, though.
It's still a hit, but they don't have the follow-up to guarantee the kill there onto Yagao. Meanwhile, back in bottom, Trimby still working with a little bit of an injured health bar. Comp continuing to chase these guys forward. There's the Nami ult, there's the bubble, but there goes Hope, and it's Comp getting another one. 369 makes his way into the bottom lane now as Trimby looks to protect the carry. 369 goes in again. Bubble locks him down, but Comp stays alive long enough only to be killed by Kanavi. Malrang and Trimby trying to get away. They will manage to retreat as kills are traded 1 for 1.
It does not matter what 369 plays at this year's World Championship. He will find a way to carry on anything. Game 1, it was Gragas. Game 2, it was Gwen. And Game 3, his Ornn is running amok on the red.
What a monster, and they're not done yet. Turning their eyes towards the objective here. That's 2v3 as the LeBlanc has mid push and Larson's on the way.
The ultimate from the Maokai, just barely not enough reach there to stun Kanavi at the end. 369 coming in. We're going to have ourselves a smite fight. Trimby's dead first, and Kanavi's going to get the kill. The Drake is claimed by Rogue, and now Odoamne has to try to get away from 369. Kanavi goes over the wall there with the Heartbreaker, but the damage doesn't connect under the Rogue top laner. Maokai makes his way back underneath the turret, but will it be enough with 369's low health bar? Yes, it will.
Nice little bit of thievery there for Rogue to be able to get the dragon for themselves, and the teleport in, though, might be a teleport into death. Larson's got to get out of there.
Yeah, Larson is immediately going to decide against that one as JDG have plenty of manpower down here in the bottom lane. This is going to give Hope a chance to catch up a little bit in the gold. You can see he's down 1,400 compared to his counterpart. Now, with some of the JDG players back, Larson sees the opportunity to step forward, clear out the wave. Malrang and Trimby, they're going to run right past the control ward there. Larson's in a lot of trouble. Larson gets away. The wish heals him back up a little. Malrang's ready to go. Alley-oop! Larson gets the kill.
Larson will finally get his first kill of the game. And Hope overextending a little bit down on the bot side of the map. He didn't have the support from the jungle that he typically has. A few mistakes coming out from the AD carry overall, but JDG still lead in terms of gold. Comp has now made his way mid.
Comp is looking for Yagao, who has the stolen Maokai ultimate. He wants to try to get away. The damage pours in, but they don't have enough just yet. But Comp goes forward. However, a TP...
Outside of Dragons, of course, this is still a very clear win condition, but they yet to secure a Herald so far in this series, and JDG will continue to deny them this objective.
I'd have to say, this is for sure the most exciting game of this series by far, with Comp finally getting this advantage over Hope. This 4 kills now onto Kalista, all
Hurt there from Larson in the bottom side, but Trimby getting caught out here a little bit. Comp saves him there with the ulti, but now that is one of those bailout mechanisms not available for the ensuing fight. 369, keep your eyes on him for the big engage. Comp's going after Hope. Comp thrown up into the air. Comp is down, and JDG make it a double.
369 and Yagao both hit him with those big ults. The Ornn ult and the stolen Maokai ult. Comp gets annihilated, and that means JDG will put a stop to the dragon stacking.
Comp had no flash, there was no ultimate to take Trimby to safety. JDG are just team fighting gods. We talked about the threat of this Sylas when played into the Maokai, and they showed it once again.
Larson goes over the wall. They don't want to give this away. They shut down the enemy jungler. Malrang looking to secure the Drake now, but he's going to be killed. No junglers, one Drake. JDG still getting. JDG get themselves back. Kanavi still waiting on top of a ward. Gonna clear that out now. E2 from Yagao not going to find Malrang as Comp goes in looking for the damage, but Yagao goes over the wall. Comp is low, but Trimby's able to save him. Larson has no angle into the fight. Kanavi still waiting on the wings, waiting in that smoke, looking for an ambush opportunity as Rogues stay together. Larson jumps in, he snaps right back out. Yagao stealing away the wish now to be able to bait Rogue in a little bit further. We'll see if Rogue can make it happen. Larson goes for the damage! Larson gets Hope, and Rogue have a 5v4. Malrang backing up, 369 jumps in, but now he's silenced. Rogue are on the attack, and 369 is on the retreat. They can't get Kanavi into the fight now either, and JDG have been found out! Larson goes on a rampage, and Rogue go right for the Drake.
When Larson needs to come up clutch, he goes and does it. Finding a kill onto Hope. The man was not expecting that electrocute pot to secure that kill, and Rogue now find themselves at soul point. And we're back in the fight.
We're back in the fight, but Oruame is already out of it. It's a pick on the top lane, or a pick on the front line. And JDG are now 5v4 and moving onto the Baron. Kanavi is low HP. JDG has to be careful about this. 369 will lead the way. Trimby tries to escape. The Soraka has to be saved again as Comp flashes out. They throw Trimby right back in. They're peeling for Comp as Kanavi is 1v1 against again. How does he keep missing them? Malrang, you can't drop the ball here and now.
He's gonna pay for it. Hope is on the hunt.
Hope's looking for him, and he's gale forced. Malrang getting caught there, but now 369 is forward on his own. Larson again, finding the moments that keep Rogue alive. Kanavi tries to go in. Oruame's ready to follow. Viego will die, and Comp will get the kill. But now Comp's out of the picture, and JDG one more. Trimby's on the run into the Cloud Drake zone for the speed, but Yagao and 369 are in hot pursuit. Yagao catches up, and Trimby goes down.
So many small mistakes coming out from Rogue and JDG.
He's taking the blue buff! That was the mission all along! And now Kanavi sees, wait a second, what happened to my blue buff? Haha! Now you see him, now you don't!
Malrang finally exfiltrates the hot zone, but JDG will earn themselves control over the river, control over the Drake, and they will stop the soul stack of Rogue. 30 minutes into the game, 2,000 going in after him, but they'll know better. Teleport coming in now for the side of JDG, so they can all group up mid and be ready to go. Calling flies out. Ornn ulti goes. Comp with the save into the stasis, into the flash to get away. The wish goes out. Rogue is in trouble. The damage continues, and Kanavi gets the kill on top. Trimby wants to try to save Oluwamne, but he cannot do it. A double kill back over to Kanavi, and JDG have found 3.
You just cannot out-team fight JDG. If they are alive, they will find a way to outplay you, and they do it once again. The base is beginning to fall, and JDG is looking to make it to the semifinals.
JDG on the victory march. It is Larson and Malrang against them all. Yagao goes in for Larson. He won't be able to find the kill, but he knocks him low enough that he can't defend. Malrang gets picked up. Kanavi will not die. Nexus turrets fall, and the #1 seed of the LPL will eliminate the #1 seed of the LEC. And JD